But I think it's time. We'll wrap this episode up with the fun game of the week.
Yeah.
This week's fun game is the top 3 players we would want on our Family Feud team. So it'd be us and 3 players. So the order will go me, Hunter, Austin, and I am going to start with Laurent Duvernay-Tardif because he's a doctor. He's smart.
That's a good one.
But see, Jake, being on Family Feud is about being smart.
But it helps to be smart.
It's about knowing.
I'm not just picking.
I would argue it's about being dumb because most of the people they survey are going to be stupid. Have you seen the Always Sunny episode where Charlie gets the 1 every time because he was the person they surveyed? Yeah, it's a good episode.
Oh, it's a fantastic episode. Actually, I'm gonna watch that after this episode.
Yeah.
All right, so you got that going on. My number 3 is Kadarius Toney because that dude looks insane, and I just think it would be funny, like when you see everybody else I'm gonna have on the list, and you just like it's going down the family, and then you just see Kadarius Toney with his crazy tattoos and piercings and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I also just think he would give some funny responses. Like he's a crazy Florida dude, and I think he'd be a good one for the lulz.
Yeah, definitely. Well, coming in at number 3 on my list is Ryan Fitzpatrick.
He was on my list.
And
as was mine.
I just think Ryan Fitzpatrick, like, yeah, he's book smart, but also the way that man takes hits and stuff, I assume that he's pretty street smart, and he's probably going to be able to guess these answers on this thing. And he's just a fun teammate to have. He's probably going to goose around with you, have a couple highbrow laughs, you know. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Can't go wrong with it.
That is quite a good one. Quite a good one.
Took him off of mine for Kadarius.
So my number 2 is Gardner Minshew. Because to me, he is an everyman kind of guy. I think he's rooted in the people, but also I feel like if he doesn't know the answer, he'll throw out a funny because he's like, I'm gonna get it wrong anyways. So wrestling alligators. I'm like, what? Let's see wrestling alligators. And it's like, of course it was a 0, but we gotta laugh.
Yeah.
I think Gardner, when he's done with football, game show host might be a thing for him.
Yeah. If there was some type of like football trivia show or something.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So my number 2 is basically just a reaction to my number 3. Like I want this guy standing next to Kadarius Toney just for the funny juxtaposition. So the opposite of Kadarius Toney, who in my mind is clearly Hunter Renfrow. So yeah, and I feel like every episode of Family Feud, like you have the wacky guy, that's Kadarius Toney, and then you have just the square. It just answers everything by the book. He's taken Steve Harvey very seriously. So Hunter Renfrow.
He's gonna give answers like, I'm gonna go with belt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Show me belt. All right, Austin, lay it on us.
All right. Coming in at number 2 on my list is going to be Travis Kelsey. And I feel like Travis Kelsey is just the kind of guy that would do good on a game show. Like, he just seems like he's down to earth. He's a little bit crazy, and he's probably going to be able to have some good guesses as well. And he just imagine the brohood of Ryan Fitzpatrick and Travis Kelsey. And you just got the beards, maybe a couple beers out there crushing them.
Beards and beers.
Yeah.
Well, my number 1 is Ryan Fitzpatrick, and here's why. 1, Wonderlic score up there. Smart.
For
But
sure.
also, being a quarterback, and especially Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's always just thrown into a game just to try to make shit happen. So that mentality, looking at some, calling all audible, make this happen. That's perfect for fast money.
Yeah.
You put him second, and then he's like, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, instantly, boom. He's calling all audibles in his head, and he doesn't even come close to the buzzer. And he gets, because that's the most important part of fast money, is the second person.
Yeah.
So he'd be perfect for that, and then you win the $20,000.
That's a good pitch for Fitz. Fitz magic.
Yeah.
Want him on your team.
If we want to go for like improvised guys, I think there's better improvisers.
But he makes it happen. That's the thing. He has that energy.
Yeah.
He can make it happen.
Or he might lose it in fantastic fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gets 199. It's like, 1 point. Number one answer. Tires.
Jake, you got it like a halfway decent Steve Harvey.
I watch a lot of Family Feud.
Interesting. Okay. Who do you think would win the fight, Steve Harvey or Drew Carey?
An actual fight?
Yeah, fist fight.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Destroyed. Too. Yeah. What?
I bet Drew Carey's scrappy though. We don't know.
I don't know. He's kind of old.
Wasn't he a Marine at some point or something like that?
It sounds right. I know Mr. Rodgers.
Maybe Whose Line Is It Anyway, Drew Carey, but not Price is Right.
Do you like that show?
Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
When it was like on TV, yeah, I love that show. Wayne Brady.
Yeah, Wayne Brady.
Hilarious.
Come on, it's still funny because
maybe I'm just not like an improv guy.
You don't like Colin Mockery?
No.
Oh,
I don't like. I think it just grinds my gears when they like ask the audience for, to participate and like pick the stuff.
Yeah, because they have bad answers. Of course, the audience sucks.
I'm the manager of a bubblegum factory.
I think you're just jealous, Hunter.
Yeah, you're mad.
You don't have that improv platform.
I mean, I could do it. I could improv away.
What's it? Colin Mockery and Ryan.
Improv something? Wayne Brady under the fucking rug.
What?
You think you could do the Irish drinking song better than Wayne Brady?
I think I could improv Wayne Brady under the rug, and I think I could host Let's Make a Deal better than him.
I mean, anybody could host that. That show takes no skill.
Just saying.
The people that watch it, they're just brain dead anyways. So just like, you could be the host and be like, gobble-a-boo, blobbity-blue, open the door, it's a zonk. And they're like,
I don't know. But my number one, I'll make it short and sweet because he was already mentioned. It's Travis Kelsey.
Wow.
For all the reasons Austin gave, he is kind of a combination of my previous two picks where he has the presentability of Hunter Renfrow, but also the crazy cool funness of Kadarius Toney. I think he'd give a lot of great answers, and I just think he'd be a nice presence on the team.
A lot of good answers that you wouldn't think of. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And then
library.
Dap up real quick.
Yeah, quick.
You like Silent Library, Jake?
No, I don't like.
I like
MTV
Silent Library
shows.
more than I like Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah, I like Silent Library.
Wow. I mean, there are some people that go as like the guest contestants not contestants, but like people on it's that fourth person always, because it's like the three main people, and the fourth person always changes on Whose Line Is It Anyways, and sometimes they're really bad.
For this challenge, Jake is going to be shot with a paintball gun.
Yeah, no, fuck that show.
I feel like for money, like I could not laugh. Or just close my eyes.
It's not about not laughing, it's just about being quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but usually when they get the sound bar, the fake sound bar, because they're all
so Hunter's
girls.
Hunter's gonna be like,
it's not like you're just sitting at a table, they put goofy props around you.
If you're like, hey, we're gonna smack your friend in the face with a salmon And if you don't
I think they do worse stuff than that, though.
Hunter, do you remember when we were in high school and we were fucking laughing at the Johnny Anger? What's that movie called?
Man in the Iron Mask.
Man in the Iron
Yeah.
Mask.
Absolutely.
That was the situation where we had to be quiet and I could not contain myself.
Listen,
All they do is play that part where he goes.
if Johnny Anger said, "If you can be quiet for this part, I'll give you $3,000," I guarantee you, I would have not.
There's no way I could have, at least.
Yeah.
There's no way I could have.
Hunter
Easy
has to
peasy.
watch someone murder his whole family.
But so number one on my list, I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers because he's supposed to, he has the Jeopardy connection. He could go host them if he wants to. I feel like he's a very smart guy, and then he also is down to earth. I feel like he'll have good teamwork. Imagine him and Fitz having like a sidebar over there. Like, oh, maybe it's this,
Well, also he's comfortable on the set of game shows. He's not, choking
He's
up by
not
all the
blinded by
flashy
the
lights.
lights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
Did you guys
and
watch
there's
the
movie
Celebrity
itself.
Family Feud with all the NFL players?
I did not, but I have
The
I've
Hall of
seen
Fame pros and the rookies or whatever.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Austin's got the schmutz on his lens again.
Is that what it was?
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. Oh, it's good.
The back is kind of him doing that a little bit.
Yeah.
Kinda. But you need that metal slot in the door. That's the.
Was I wrong for laughing that hard, or was that fun?
Oh no, that was hilarious.
Okay.
Because it was like everyone's super quiet. And
When
it's
he's
just like,
when he's in the field and he's making that lady go the specific way with the sprinkler, and he's just like,
See, I thought I was stupid at the time for laughing at that because no one else in the class was laughing.
no, but also like as soon as you cracked a laugh, it did show how fucking funny that was. It's like, okay, no, that is honestly like,
and then when John Malkovich is like, "You have never felt the breath of your son's whatever on your breast," or something. It was very funny. The whole movie was hilarious.
Yeah, how he delivered that line was really funny.
But Johnny Anger probably knew it was funny. He was just giving us goose.
No, I think Johnny Anger is the
man.
kind of guy who doesn't have a sense of humor.
I think he was just like, I don't want to do fucking anything. Watch Man in the Iron Mask.
Yeah,
Don't fucking talk.
What were we even learning about in fucking like American history class where we were watching a movie about the French Revolution?
I literally learned nothing in that class besides
But
tabula
it wasn't
rasa.
about the French Revolution. It was about Leonardo DiCaprio having a twin. Like,
Yeah.
And we also watched The Last Samurai. And when were we talking about that? When were we talking about feudal Japan? Like, no,
Johnny talked more about the North Koreans possibly invading us than he did
torpedo
actual
missiles.
history.
yeah, the torpedo missile launchers and walking in unison. That's fucking scary.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
I predict
so
within
funny.
the next couple of months we'll be at war with North Korea.
within
All
2
right,
weeks.
enjoy lunch. It's like what? Well, I always got to end the episodes with the anecdote that no viewers will understand.
Yeah.